So, here's my timeline on magic. If you notice, it looks like a magic wand with white on the ends and black in the middle. Okay, so we're going to start off with ancient magic. Okay, so magic, the first magic tricks were supposedly invented around 50,000 BC. That's what scientists have come to a conclusion that year. And back then, magic tricks were invented so that way people could fool their friends and make themselves look more powerful. And also, they were used in religious ceremonies, magic tricks. Cavemen used them in religious ceremonies. Okay, 2700 to 2500 BCE. Ancient magic, or magic, was very popular in Egypt. And in Egypt, the magicians were called sorcerers or shamans. And the first magic trick ever recorded was the cups and balls trick. I have 3 cups here, correct? Mm-hmm. Yellow, red, and blue. 3 prime colors. Okay. So I got 3 balls. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put this cup right here. Take this cup, put it here. Take this cup, put it here. I'm going to take this ball, put it on top of this cup. 1, 2. Hit it, and the ball goes through. Now I'm going to take this cup, put it here. This cup, put it here. This cup, put it here. I'm going to take the second ball, put it on top of this cup. 1, 2. And it goes through and joins the first one. Now I'm going to take this cup, put it here. This cup, put it on top of these 2. And this cup, put it here. Take the third ball, put it on top of this cup. 1, 2. And it goes through, and there are all 3. Now, that's not the end of the trick. That's just the easy part. This part's a little hard. Put all 3 cups out. Now I'm going to take 2 of the balls, put them on top of 1 cup, put this one on very gently, and this one on very gently. Now all I want you to do is just very lightly tap the top of the cup. And because you tapped it so lightly, only 1 ball goes through. Okay? So I'm going to put this cup here, this cup here, this cup here. I'm going to take this ball, put it on top of this cup, 1. Take this ball, put it on top of this cup, 2. Now because there are 2 balls in 2 different places, I want you to hit it really hard. And because you hit it so hard, both of them go through.
Where's the third one?
I'm thinking that too. All 3 cups go out. This one goes on top of this cup. That cup goes on top. I'm going to make the ball move from this cup to this cup. Ready? Ball?
Okay.
Move. And there it is. Now I heard what you said. Where's the third one? Well, I don't know. It must have like disappeared earlier in the trick. So I'm going to make it reappear. Okay? So I'm going to say third ball, reappear. And there it is. There's the final and hardest part of the whole trick. I'm going to take this cup here, this cup here, this cup here. I'm going to take 2 balls, put it underneath 1 cup. Now, I'm going to take this ball, put it in my pocket. Okay, right? Okay. So this cup goes here, this cup goes here. And I'm going to make this ball go from my pocket into the cups. Ready? Actually, give me a magic word.
Shabam.
Shabam! And there they are. Magic books. 1584, Reginald Scott, an Englishman, writes a book called Discovery of Witchcraft, which is the first book about magic. And he also, he pretty much just talks about how tricks work, how they're really tricks, the history of magic, all this stuff. But the unfortunate part is that most people didn't read the book, mostly because a lot of people back then were illiterate, and also because many kings and the church burned a lot of the copies of the books. Street magic. The street magic started around the year 1000, because it started in the early Middle Ages, although really from when street magic started up until the 17th century, it really wasn't popular. No one really cared for it. But once the 18th century started, and that's pretty much around when the witch hunting era ended, that's when entertainment magic took off, and people would hire street magicians to come to their house and like perform magic tricks for like their family and for parties. And what street magic is, it's when a magician will go onto the street or sidewalk and he'll do magic tricks for passersby with objects that the person has, like wallets, jackets, phones, food, drinks, whatever. So the only bad part about street magicians is some people will say they're street magicians, but they're really not. They'll just, well, they are, they have really good sleight of hand, but what they'll do is they'll distract you with some little magic trick, but what they're really doing is they're like stealing all your money and stealing your wallet and taking your belongings without you even noticing because they're so good at sleight of hand. And a lot of times they'll have an accomplice with them so they can distract you even like better, so it'll be easier to steal all your stuff. Also, a lot of people will do a game where you bet money, and you put a ball. You bet money, and you put a ball under a cup. And there'll be 3 cups, and you move the cups around, and you guess where the ball is. But the person will actually be moving the ball around, so that way you lose your money. Okay? Now, what are the numbers on the die?
1 through 6.
1 through 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So, now, what I want you to do, I want you to take the cup, roll it really hard like this. Here, let me show you what to do. I'll just roll it really hard like this, and you slam it down. Okay?
Alright.
On top of the white box, though. Okay, lift it. Okay. So, what number did it land?
4.
And what were the numbers in the box?
1 through 6.
Okay. So now, here we go. Give me a magic word.
Shabambi.
You guys are pretty good at making a magic word. Okay. Shabam.
Shabambi.
And they're all 4.